What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to 31 Records. Okay, this is my shop talk series. I'm working at the record store that I own. You know, I got a little label. Anyways, whatever. I think most of y'all know that. If you like the music that you hear in the background, it is False Truce out of Texas. I saw them play with Homefront recently. Give them a listen. I don't know if you can even hear it. I'm not sure. I'll turn it up a smidge, and hopefully it doesn't drown out what I'm saying. Man, this is good stuff. All right. So I just wanted to talk a few minutes about some CDs that we have in store. Some of it's, it's just some stuff that I picked up recently, and I don't know. I just wanted to focus on some interesting stuff that we have right now. And if you have questions about it, or if you like the band, or whatever, just let me know. Let me know what you're listening to currently. First, we have this World Burns to Death CD. World Burns to Death. They're out of Austin, I believe. I'm pretty sure. This album's called The Sucking of the Missile Cock. It's like crusty D-beat stuff. I don't know what else to talk about other than that. I don't know them enough to know the song titles and things. But this CD has been mine since, I don't know, 2001 or 2. And I was just kind of thinning out my collection a little bit, and it made its way up here. But yeah, World Burns to Death was a good band. I saw them play a couple times. I think they were from Texas. I think they're from Austin, if I'm not mistaken. But if you like, not really tragedy, because they're not like tragedy's got like a cleanness to their sound. They're a little bit messier than that. But yeah, if you like Discharge, but like modern, faster, check out World Burns to Death. I don't know if that's a good comparison or not. Let me know in the comments how bad I did this, and no big deal. I just saw Mike McColgan and the Bomb Squad Do or Die from the Dropkick Murphys, their first album. So we've got this Dropkick Murphys, the singles collection record in here right now. This has, it says that this CD contains the original recordings from our out-of-print 7 inches from the years 1996 and 97, as well as some unreleased live recordings. It's 24 songs. It's got a lot of really good Dropkick Murphys tracks on there, but this is another album that I've been listening to since way back in like 2000, but seeing Mike McColgan gave me all the feels, man, all the nostalgia. Hopefully we'll have him on the show one of these days. And this one that we have in store actually still has the mail order slip from back whenever this was bought. This one wasn't my copy. This was somebody else's that they sold to the store. I wonder what would happen if you sent this in and were like, "Yeah, I'd like to order this." It probably wouldn't make it to somebody because that address is probably no longer valid, but this is how we used to buy CDs and records back in the 90s. This one we're going to talk about for just a second because it's a perfect album, and I'm doing a list of 5 of my favorite no-skip albums on a video pretty soon, and this one's going to make the cut. This is the Gaslight Anthem, the 59 sound. Very bluesy rock and roll a la Bruce Springsteen, but a little more punk rock. Brian Fallon has some of the best vocals and songwriting that I've ever heard. And this album is top to bottom, front to back, perfect. If you want some like really good bluesy, soulful rock and roll, you want to hear some stories, you might want to, sit around and talk with your buddies while something's on. This album is perfect. This is one of my favorite records of all time. Shout out to Mike Park of Asian Man Records. He just did the episode of the show with me. That'll be up really soon. And I found out that we had Ska Funk Rasta Punk by Skank and Pickle in the store. I didn't know we still had this. Sorry, I've got a cold right now. This is, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like, 18 songs or so of like mid to late 90s, actually mid 90s, honestly. Early 90s. This is really, I think it's from 91. I used to listen to this back when I was in high school. So it had to be 90s because I graduated back, I was supposed to graduate in 2000. That didn't happen. But, and this is a since been repressed issue of it or whatever, but if you like not so serious ska music, give Skank and Pickle a listen. Their song Hulk Hogan was the one that always stuck out in my head, but I used to listen to this band and Mustard Plug a lot back when my mom was not really trying to let me listen to punk music, but wasn't so upset by ska. It's kind of how I was able to get in and listening to this would let me get into like Against All Authority and Suicide Machines, but as soon as she saw the names of those bands, she's like, no, we're not having it. But look at me now, Mom. She's probably super bummed out. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, so we got two more I want to talk about just very quickly. Adam and His Package, Redefining Music. This is a band that I never hear anything about, but if you like more of that like techno punk, what do they call that? Synth punk, a la Divo. This is the next natural progression from Divo. It's very much, it's serious, not serious music, and it's got a lot of catchy songs with poppy, synthy hooks, and they talk a lot about subjects that are very, I don't know, liberal in mindset, I guess you'd say. This is from Hopeless Records. What year did this come out? I don't know. It says, if you're interested, email me and I'll add you to the email list and keep you posted about future shows, etc. But it also has a mailing address, so that leads me to believe that this is probably like mid-2000s. Let's see if I can figure it out real quick. Let's see. This crappy records art courtesy of the Amputees. Send complaints to. They just got the address. That's awesome. Let's see. I like this layout. Dude, this is like the OG layout right here. Look at that. Look at that. You don't get this with like modern releases. This is beautiful. Oh, tape flipped over. Let's see what the next side sounds like. I mean, I already know what it sounds like, but whatever. Let's see. The Package and I have a couple of other CDs and LPs out. Each is available for $7 postage paid, US or Canada, $9 to anywhere else on this planet. This must be really old because, boy, I tell you, that is not a price tag that makes sense anymore. Send it to No Idea P.O. Box in Gainesville. I didn't realize that, wait. No, I knew No Idea was in Gainesville. Why is this going to No Idea? That's weird. This is a Hopeless Records release. I'd like to know more about that. Does anybody know why these guys would be asking you to send stuff to Gainesville, Florida, to No Idea Records whenever this is on Hopeless? Did they do a lot of stuff on No Idea? I don't know a lot about the band. I know a fair amount about their songs. Interesting. That's cool. All right, the featured album today. This band has got Pat from Dillinger 4 and Aaron Comet Bus from Crimshrine, and he was also in, or might still be in, Pen and Gunpowder. It's Cleveland Bound Death Sentence. This is a band that today I was looking for a list of bands that had really good bands that only had one album out, and somebody mentioned this one. And I just happened to have this in the store, so I was like, all right, I'll take it home and listen to it. I'll probably end up keeping this, honestly. This is a really, really good album. It's 14 songs, but it's only 18 minutes and 20 seconds. No Idea, 1999. Sorry, I got a cold. My throat hurts today. This sounds exactly like what you would think an album with those two guys would sound like. Very short, very fast, punk rock, like anthemic, like storytelling punk rock. It's not crusty street punk type stuff. It's just punk rock and roll. I love this stuff, man. It's really good. There's another band called Nothington. It's a little slower than this, but it's kind of in the same thing. If you like bands like Nothington or Dillinger 4, Pinhut Gunpowder, stuff like that, check out Cleveland Bound Death Sentence. This is a banger. Also, if you know bands that sound kind of like that, throw them in the comments for me. I'm looking for more bands that fit that like flannel punk, dad punk sound, that Gainesville sound. Think Hot Water Music. Think Hot Water Music, Dillinger 4, Joyce Manor, stuff like that. Let me know. I want to hear some of the deep cuts. I want to get some more demos or 7 inches or whatever. So yeah. Anyways, that's all for today's video on Shop Talk. Thank you for hanging out for a few minutes. I appreciate it. Check out these records, man. One more time before we get out of here, I'll go over it with you. We got World Burns to Death. What's the album called again? Oh, The Sucking of the Missile Cock. Sorry. Then we have Dropkick Murphy singles collection. Really, really good collection of stuff. Gaslight Anthem, the 59 sound if you want bluesy rock and roll storytelling a la Bruce Springsteen, but modern. Check this out. Skink and Pickle if you're in the mood for some ska. You know, check it out. Also, Mike Park coming soon. Adam in his package. Synth punk a la Divo, but, you know, the next iteration of. And Cleveland Bound Death Sentence. You know what? Without really knowing it, without thinking about it, not doing it on purpose, I picked a very eclectic mix of albums. And then also we've got False Truths playing in the background. So if you like what you're hearing, check them out. I don't know, man. Having a good day today. Yeah, it's kind of boring. So I was like, I'll make some content. So I'm out of here, man. I'll talk to you guys later. If you enjoyed the show, let me know. Otherwise, subscribe, man. Hit that thumbs up button, all that jazz. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the homies that have been here. It's been the Punk Rock Review. Shop Talk at Shop 31. No, 31 Records. Sorry. I used to call my... Never mind. It doesn't matter. It's a long story. I've had lots of stores in my life. Yeah. I can't shut up sometimes. I'm out. Peace.